and welcome to Take 5. Thank you for making us a part of your afternoon. I'm Millicent Olivares. Did you know that today is National Houseplant Appreciation Day? With all the hustle and bustle from the holidays, many of us may have neglected our houseplants a bit. So today is a reminder that your houseplants need a little love and attention too. And that means more than just water. We have a guest here in studio to show us the best way to help take care of our houseplants. Joining us now is Aileen Rosillo, owner of Plant Mommy. Thank you so much for being with us here today.
Thank you for having me.
So I want our Take 5ers at home to know a little bit more about Plant Mommy because I have visited and it is so cute in there, guys.
Yeah, of course. So we're based out in Edinburgh, Texas. We've been open since July of 2023, so fairly new. We started off just with houseplants and a couple outdoor plants. We've expanded now to flowers as well, so we do have a flower bar as well. And yeah, we started off with the plants, and today I'm going to be showing you a little bit about how you can repot your plant, when to water, how to water, and we're also going to do a short little lesson on propagating.
Perfect. Perfect, exactly. So it's National Houseplant Day, as we mentioned. So we've got the perfect expert here in-house to show us a little bit about it. So talk to us how we keep our houseplants longer.
Yeah, of course. So first we're going to talk about when to repot your plant. So there's going to be 3 signs that I suggest looking for whenever you want to repot it.
Okay.
The first one is going to be some obvious distress to the plant. So if there's any yellowing leaves, if the plant is clearly too suffocated in there, there's not enough space for it to grow.
Okay.
You can always expand it to about 1 to 2 inches bigger of a pot than the current one. And then also we're going to look for if the plant is root bound. So if the roots start to grow out at the bottom here, then you know it's time. Now we're not looking for 1 or 2 little roots. It's if there's an obvious sign of excess root growth.
Got it. Okay, perfect. And so we also want to be very careful with how we water. If you're like me, I just think the more water, the better. It is thirsty, but that's not the case.
Yeah, it's not always the case. It's really common that people tend to overwater their plant because they think you got to water it every single day, and that's usually the common issue as to why the plant's going to die.
Right, and that's exactly what we're going to show you a little later on in the show, guys, so make sure you stick around. But first, I want to give people kind of a cheat sheet because when I did visit you, I told you I have the worst green thumb, not good with plants. What are some plants that people can kind of, or maybe a little easier, lower maintenance for them?
Yeah, of course. So this is a perfect start for a beginner one as well. This is called the golden pothos. And then I believe I told you actually about the snake plant as well.
She did, yes.
So the snake plant is a great beginner plant as well. But that one's going to be a little bit easier. So if you want a little bit more of a challenge, this will be a good one for a beginner, just because you do have to be more attentive compared to the snake plant.
Perfect. There you go, guys. That's exactly why she's here. She is the expert. Make sure that you visit Plant Mommy if you're looking to get a green thumb this year. And as we said, stick around because we're going to get a little dirty in here. I've got my apron ready to go. We're going to show you a little bit of an example of how you can water your plants correctly. Is that right?
Yes, we
Perfect.
are.
So make sure you guys stick around. Staying with our houseplants and greenery, Take 5 recently visited a place in Harlingen that is full of foliage and books and a whole lot more. This is Bequitas Blooms and Botanicals. Now, once you step in, you're greeted by the earthy, natural aroma of fresh, toxin-free flowers. Every arrangement is designed with care and sustainability in mind. And if you're someone who isn't all too familiar on where to start gardening or farming, she is more than happy to lead you in the right direction.
Anyone can come in. Whether you've been gardening for years or you're just getting into it, this is the store for you. I want it to be a place where people can come and get in touch with local flowers, flowers that are grown in our area, and just get familiar with them and appreciate the seasons.
Now, whether it's a birthday bouquet, an elegant wedding arrangement, or flowers for life's special moments, Bequitas Blooms and Botanicals is your one-stop shop for all your floral needs. For store hours and locations, you can visit them at bequitasblooms.com. Now, from the greens of the garden, Take 5 takes you now straight to the dance floor. Look at Idani Cantu go. We're learning all about line dancing Valley style. It's called D-Truck dancing. The founder is telling us it's all about honky tonk at its finest and more. Our Idani Cantu put on her boots and she gave it a try for our Take 5 viewers a little later on in the show. And we are back with another senior spotlight. This senior is ranked first in her class. Emily Flores is a senior at Thomas Jefferson T-STEM Early College High School. She's a part of the Student Council, UIL Academics, National Honor Society, and the Health Occupation Students of America. Emily has also completed over 145 hours of community service. We want to give another big shout out to Emily Flores for being Take 5's Senior Spotlight. And still ahead on Take 5, has your Stanley tumbler seen better days? Well, there's a place here in the Valley that is going to dazzle it up. And they're doing a little cheaper for our Take 5 viewers. Details next. And the annual McAllen Marathon is just a few days away, but there's still time to register. Details still ahead on Take 5.
It's the Start Something New sales event at Burns Motors. Get a new 2025 Ram 1500 Tradesman Sport 4x2 Crew Cab for $39,988. That's right, $39,988.
Bigger, better Burns, Mission, and McAllen.
Look who it is. Back to mommy you go.
Jake, this isn't our dog.
No?
You never got new glasses, did you?
Well, you didn't know Stanton Optical makes eye care easy.
Exactly. Sorry, and you were?
Nervous? 2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam, $79, all same day. Stanton Optical, easy's our thing.
Let's face it, everyone makes mistakes, but sitting in jail isn't for you. Remember to call Acon Thu, 422-2222.
18-wheelers can cause serious injuries. You need someone who's willing to step up and fight. Someone who can get big results. You need Alexander Beagle, the law giant. Call 9 million.
With Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo, you can access your FICO score in a snap.
What I would give to be able to make art on this scale.
You will one day, but it's equally important for you to be thinking about your future. Build on credit.
Dad. Fargo, what's my FICO score?
Wow, it's a work of art.
Do you, Fargo?
That was corny, but I'll take it.
You can. Visit wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
Keep up with all the fun at KRGV by following us on Instagram. Catch behind-the-scenes exclusives, station visits, plus contests and giveaways. Be a part of our community on Instagram at KRGV.5.
In a world filled with diverse voices, tune into something truly inclusive.
Con un día parcialmente nublado.
Local news and segments with an in-depth focus on our community in a language you prefer. Plus, the largest and most experienced news and weather team in the RGV.
Esperamos temperaturas en los bajos 80s y...
Stay informed and connected to your community. La Voz del Valle. Watch Noticias RGV at 7, noon, 5, and 10.
Stay connected with our community with the KRGV News app.
From breaking news to updates on what's happening in your neighborhood, get the pulse of the RGV with a tap on your phone.
We've made it easy to keep you connected with our community.
Download the KRGV News app for free right now.
The KRGV News app, keeping you in the know always.
The KRGV News app is supported by Davis Law Firm.
You may have gotten a new Stanley over the holidays, or maybe you have one and you want to dazzle it up. Wrapped in Style has accessories for your tumbler, and here with me today to talk to us all about it is owner Adela Salinas. Adela, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
So obviously we've got some really cute Stanleys, some accessories here on the table. Please tell our Take Fivers at home that may not know what Wrapped in Style is a little more about it.
Yes, so Wrapped in Style is a tumbler accessory store. We specialize in customizing all different kinds of cups, not just Stanleys, but all different kinds of tumblers, and just kind of personalizing it and making it your own.
Right, and I think that's what is so fun with tumblers, right? With the Stanleys especially. You can customize them, you can do charms, you can do these little straw covers, you can do so much, and just make it your own. What was it that made you decide to come up with this business?
Well, I've always kind of had a passion for crafting and personalizing everyday items. So with the craze of tumblers, it just kind of came natural, like how can we make it unique? How can I, you know, personalize something? I started with doing stuff for myself and for my daughters and my coworkers, and it just exploded and just turned into this.
I think it's definitely popular. I think it's on everybody's For You page. We see everybody accessorizing. So as I said here, we have a really nice setup on our table. Can you talk to us a little bit about each item, just so that our friends at home know what to expect when they visit you?
Yes, definitely. So we have all kinds of stuff. We have different straws that you can put if you want to keep it simple. We've also got protective covers for the bottom in different prints. Bracelets that we put on the bottom here as well. We've also got one of the fun parts is these charms here, because when you go in store, you can actually design it yourself. So you get to pick if you want, you know, bows or different colors. We have characters, keychains. One of our new hot items are these charm bracelets that you can actually put on any size cup.
Okay.
And you get to pick your charms and decorate them, and it's just been so much fun.
Yeah, this is fun. I love a charm bracelet, and I think, you know what, that makes it such a great gift, because for people who are watching who may not know, they think, well, it's just a tumbler, but this is how you personalize it up for that special person. And one of the great things about having Adela here is we are going to give you guys that chance to visit Wrapped in Style and get a little exclusive discount. Adela, can you tell our viewers at home what it is?
Yes, definitely. So we are going to be offering now through the end of January 15% off when you mention Take 5.
Awesome. Guys, it's almost Valentine's. Make sure you start getting ready. This is the perfect time. So if you're going to visit the Mercado District this weekend or any time at all during the rest of the month of January, make sure you visit Adela at Wrapped in Style. You let them know you saw this segment right here, and you're going to get 15% off of your purchase. Adela, of course, we want to thank you so much for coming on and giving our friends at home that discount.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Again, guys, remember you can also visit Wrapped in Style on all of their social media pages, as well as at the Mercado District. Coming up, thousands have already registered for the McAllen Marathon, but there is still time. A special guest joins us in studio with more next. And we're stopping by Port Isabel High School to meet the multi-talented woman behind their culinary program and getting a new look into their kitchen.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters. And every path leads to new possibilities. Get $6,750 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners and lessees get an additional $1,000 cash allowance when you purchase. Chevy Drives Texas. Together, let's drive.
My son was struggling with sleep and anxiety, and he purchased what he thought was a pain pill, and that pill took his life. Educate yourself on fentanyl.
Visit OnePillKillsTX.com, sponsored by HHSC.
At Dental Associates of McAllen, Farr, and Edinburgh, we are focused on having the latest technology. We are conveniently located off of Nolana in Farr and McAllen, as well as Jackson Road in Edinburgh. Give us a call for your next dental appointment.
Tonight.
A beloved father who went missing and evidently told his best friends not to come looking for him.
Let's just say the phrase "over my dead body" takes on a new meaning.
Just when you think you know where the story is headed, things take a turn.
2020, tonight on ABC.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled, plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
The Valley is a one-of-a-kind place, but it's the people in the RGV that are making strides here at home and around the world.
We are Valley Made.
Join us each week as we bring you stories of those made in the 956. From Valley businessmen and women to teachers, artists, and so much more. Made in the 956. Every Tuesday on Channel 5 News This Morning and Channel 5 News at 5.
Made in the 956 is sponsored by Bird Ogden Kia.
Need a quick news update? We got you covered. Get news, weather, and sports updates on X. 3 accounts specific to what you're looking for. News, weather, and sports. Follow Channel 5 News on X today.
The McAllen Marathon Scott Crane Run 2025 is a little over a week away. Thousands have already registered, and if you want to lace it up for a good cause, there's still time. Joining us now in studio to talk all about it is Karina Jimenez. Karina, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you so much for having me. I love coming to visit.
Yes, we love having you, and we're right at the start of the new year, so this is perfect timing for this marathon. Let's hear a little bit more about it.
You know, we are so excited to be at this point of the year again with the McAllen Marathon Scott Crane Run. It's a great kind of way to wrap up our entire running series that goes the entire year. And we have a race for everyone, as you know. We have a 5K, a 10K, a full marathon, half marathon, and of course our relay marathon for up to 6 people to kind of share that experience on race day. And of course, through our partnership with McAllen ISD, we have the Kids Final Mile Run, where these kids get to run their final mile of a full marathon that they started at the beginning of the school year through the same start and finish as those that are running a full marathon on January 18th. So it's a great event, and we're so excited for it.
There's something for everyone, just like she said. You know, there's something for the kids, there's something for people who are really trying to go above and beyond. We got the full marathon, we've got the 5K, and as we were just mentioning earlier, thousands have already registered, but there's still time. In fact, you guys opened some spots up because the half marathon was full.
We did. There was such a demand this year for the half marathon, which is great for us.
Love that,
yeah, that means our 5K and 10K runners who have trained throughout the year through our series races and, you know, maybe ran a 10K last year, pushing their way up to half this year. So what we did was we offered a special as of yesterday where you can get your half marathon bib and medal only at a discounted rate for the half. So there's still time to register for that. Very limited spots for our 5K, 10K, full, and relay. So head over to our website today at McAllenMarathon.com and sign up.
Perfect. So if you're out there and you want to do this race, you absolutely can. There is still time, Karina. Is there anything that people should know before they head out to this race? Anything they should bring with them or should know about?
You know, just be prepared with all of your information for packet pickup, which takes place next Friday, starting at 3 p.m. at the McAllen Convention Center, where we'll have our health expo with lots of great booths. And of course, you pick up all of your swag and get ready for race day on Saturday. And, you know, it's going to be a cool day, not as cold as last year, so we're looking forward to that. But just come ready to run, and we'll take care of the rest.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us and letting us know about this great run. Again, the McAllen Marathon Scott Crane Run is Saturday, January 18th. You can register now at McAllenMarathon.com or just scan that QR code that you see on your screen. Well, it's cold outside, but will it stay cold through the rest of the day and weekend? Meteorologist Cecilia Gutierrez is joining us now with your Fashion Friday forecast.
Well, the chilly temperatures sticking around at least for the next couple of mornings. So depending on how sensitive you are to the cooler temperatures, you may want the heavy coat, the hats and gloves, that Christmas sweater, better late than never, right? The jackets, the long sleeves. I don't think we need the umbrella anymore, at least for this weekend, but we do eventually warm up into Saturday and Sunday. So maybe just the long sleeves for both of those days. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
As Cecilia mentioned, it's wet and it's chilly outside, but this little guy is nice and warm at the education department in the Gladys Porter Zoo. We're going to meet Dash next on Take 5. And moving and dancing is another great way to stay warm. Aridani Cantu puts her right foot in for line dancing Valley style. We'll see how she did a little later on in the show. We'll be right back.
It's the Start Something New sales event at Burns Motors. Get a new 2025 Jeep Compass Latitude 4x4 for $25,988. That's right, $25,988.
Bigger, better Burns, Mission, and McAllen.
Accidents involving company vehicles cause serious and deadly accidents in the Valley. If you have been hit by a company truck, SUV, van, or fleet vehicle, you want Jay Gonzalez. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH.
At Square One Dental Implant Center, we believe that you deserve the smile that brings out your greatest confidence. Our doctors and staff use the latest implant technology to restore your smile permanently in less than 24 hours.
Allo 4 is a prosthetic full arch of teeth where the implants are placed and the arch of teeth screws right on top of those implants.
Give us a call to schedule your same-day smile transformation and let us help you get your smile back to square one.
Ah, the sweet sound of savings. With Reliance Flex-Your Credits electricity plan, you automatically get your 2 highest use days free every week. Up to 8 days a month. And guess what else? $200 in bill credits to redeem right in the Reliant app.
To save with Flextra Credits, call or visit Reliant.com today.
Reliant, that's power your way.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $5,600 in average finance savings. We are professional grade GMC.
Serious accidents have the power to change the direction of your life.
36 responding.
Your family, your health, and your car can all be at stake. You can even be held unreasonably at fault. Don't let your world be turned upside down. Protect yourself and call me. I'm Ezequiel Reina, and I'm here to fight for you. Call me at 1-800-ZEKE-REINA.
It is Friday, and that means we've got another guest joining us from the Gladys Porter Zoo. We have Alejandra, and we have Dash the ferret. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yes, you can see he's very, very curious.
Yes.
So this species, they can sleep a lot.
Okay.
So somewhere like 16, 18 hours a day, but once they're active, they are active. They are very, very curious, very energetic during that time that they're awake.
Yeah, look at him go. And I was telling you, I was surprised he's so long, like a noodle there.
Yeah.
So what does he normally eat, Dash?
So this species is domesticated, so they'll have specific like ferret food, things like that, but ferrets are carnivorous.
Oh.
I know they seem kind of like this, they might have other types of food, things like that, but when you actually see their teeth, you'll see that they have the quite long teeth.
And so domesticated, so these are pets. People do have ferrets as pets, but where do they come from? Where do we find them?
So they're part of the Muscelidae family. So they're related to weasels, to otters, things like that. So which also have kind of the long, lankier bodies.
Right, yes, they're a little more long, yes.
There are some wild ferrets, like kind of related, but they are very small in number. So mostly what you'll see are domesticated ferrets more than anything.
Well, he is so cute. So of course somebody wants to have this as a pet. Look at him go. But of course you can always visit Dash and all of the other animals at the Gladys Porter Zoo. And the perfect way to do that, Alejandra, is with a membership. Can you tell us more about them?
Yeah, so we have several different options. They start with dual memberships for 2 people, but we also have family memberships and grandparent memberships, a few different options. So there's likely something to fit for any family or a couple or individual, or you just want to take friends or something like that. You get discounts as well at the gift shop, at other zoos and aquariums, and a ton of other perks as well. So it's an excellent way to start this new year, especially fulfilling any of those New Year's resolutions to either be more active or spend more time with family, just spend more time outdoors, things like that. So excellent way to do that while also supporting conservation in general, supporting your local zoo, and yeah, just being part of the care for the animals that we have there at the zoo. But with Valentine's Day coming up, that's also a fantastic option for those that are kind of looking for those Valentine's Day gifts, for either a special someone or for family as well. And you can also maybe stop by the gift shop, buy a cute plushie, things like that.
Right.
Or you can just buy some tickets to the zoo. They'll print them out for you, and you can also give those as a gift as well.
Right, that's a perfect gift, guys, because not only are you having a good time with all the animals, but as you said, you're supporting to help all the babies that are out there, make sure they're well taken care of. So it's definitely a great gift for Valentine's to keep that in mind. Well, Alejandra, we want to say, of course, thank you so much for coming. Thank you to Mr. Dash as well for visiting us here at the studios. Again, guys, any more information that you want on the Gladys Porter Zoo, you can always visit their social media pages as well as their website to get all the information on all of their different types of memberships. Chef Celia is in the kitchen and cooking it up for Take 5. A look at the dish she's putting together is still ahead, but next, take a look. I'm getting my hands down and dirty on this National Houseplant Appreciation Day. How to properly prune the greenery around your home is next. We'll be right back.
The Aztec workers were great to work with because they just kept at the job no matter what we threw at them. I was really impressed.
Foundation problems, house settling or cracking, or you simply want some remodeling or updating on your home, and you want the best?
Call the one, the only Aztec House Leveling and Remodeling, locally owned and operated.
Don't forget, we service mobile homes and install roofs. And remember what, Jesse?
Mi casa, su casa. We do it right the first time. Lo hacemos bien la primera vez.
Yes, sir.
I've got this dream, and you're all in it.
Let's hear it.
With Wells Fargo Premier, a team can help you plan for your dream.
I have this vacation home.
That's like a getaway.
Yeah, but it's also an eco-friendly artist retreat.
So, you're expanding your business?
And our family. Can you help me plan for that?
Yeah, let's get started.
Ready to meet the dream team? You can with Wells Fargo.
Bridgepoint Insurance Agency and Permit Center is the only full-service contractor in Hidalgo County authorized to process registration renewals, title transfers, and all other DMV services. We make the process easy, fast, and stress-free. Our knowledgeable staff are trained to answer any questions you may have. Skip the lines and take advantage of our drive-thru and curbside service. We are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Located in McAllen, Mission, and Donna. Bridgepoint, we got you covered.
When your alarm goes off, that's when we come alive.
Run with what's new this morning.
What's happening now?
And what's next for you?
Breaking news you need to know now.
The latest forecast for you
and your family, so you're all ready for the day.
Get what's new
now
and next, starting at 4:30 on Channel 5 News.
And right here at 7A. Because we're on all morning long. Good morning, America.
Good morning, RTV.
Eyewitness News Mornings and GMA all morning long.
The Valley's growing, and that means more traffic. Don't worry. Skip the headaches with the traffic reports from the team you trust. Watch every day for traffic reports on the upper, lower, and mid-valley.
Well, I tell you what, around the city streets, they're all slow. Really not too bad in terms of the traffic at this point. Let's switch over to the maps.
Traffic from the team you trust. Only on Channel 5 News. The traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
We are back now with Eileen Rosillo, owner of Plant Mommy, and we spoke earlier about the different plants that she has in her shop in Edinburg and the importance of repotting plants. But now we're going to get our hands dirty with Eileen as she shows us how to properly water our plants. So we've got really cute gloves here, and we have our beautiful plant, and we've got a little setup. So take it away. What should we start with?
Yeah, so we're going to go over 2 different methods of watering your plant.
Okay.
My favorite is going to be the bottom watering. So you can go ahead and take the plant.
Okay.
To bottom water, you're basically just going to get a bowl, fill it up with about halfway of water.
Okay.
And then you just go ahead and place it in there.
Alrighty, we're dumping it.
Alrighty. So the benefits of bottom watering is you're going to avoid overwatering, okay? So the plant is going to be able to absorb everything that it needs. You're going to wait about 15 to 30 minutes. You can go and check the soil at the 15-minute mark and then come back at the 30-minute mark and then make sure that the soil is moist.
Okay.
Okay, once you're done, you're going to just lift it up.
Okay.
And then let the water drain. So it's important to let the water drain out completely. That way there's not going to be any formation of root rot at the bottom.
Oh, perfect. And so we'll move it over here to this plant?
Yep, and then we can move it over here.
And now I want to ask you, does the temperature of the water matter?
You don't want anything too hot, mostly.
Okay,
yeah.
not too hot. Perfect.
I would say good room temperature water would be perfectly fine.
Perfect. And now we're going to go to our second method of watering. What is that?
So we're going to top water our plant now, and that's typically what you see anywhere is with your little water pail.
So cute.
You got a pink one, of course.
Yes, of course, we had to.
So when you're going to top water, you can go ahead and grab it.
Okay.
Pothos are going to be a little bit more difficult because they have all the vines, but the most important thing is that you want to water it evenly. So you can go ahead and start.
I'm going to go up here. Is that okay? It's just so people can see at home. Oh, and probably do this in a bowl like this would be a lot easier, guys, so you're avoiding mess. Now, how do I know if I've done too much?
Well, the benefit of doing it in a bowl is that you're going to let all that water drain out. So that's why it's always good to take it out of your pot, your pretty pot, and leave it in the planter pot so that way whenever you decide to water it, you kind of pour it all over, and then again you're going to lift it up and let all that excess water drain out.
Perfect. So we want to kind of get a little water everywhere so it's a little evenly distributed. Okay, so we're going to give her a little love over here as well.
And the main goal for both methods is just to avoid overwatering it.
Okay.
And that's the great thing about putting it in a bowl is that you take it out and let it drain out completely.
Perfect. And now we're also going to give you a little sneak peek of some propagating.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about what that is, just in case someone at home is like, what is that word? I've never heard that before.
Yeah, of course. So propagation is whenever you take a snipping of the plant. So for example, we're going to take one probably right here.
Okay.
And whenever you're propagating, you're going to look for nodes. So there's little bumps here, if you can notice, on the plant.
Okay.
And you're going to look for nodes. It's always good to get at least 2 nodes. So one right here and another one right here.
Got it.
And then you want to snip it. So once you snip it, you place it in some water, and that way some roots can develop. This isn't you're not able to do this with every kind of house plant, but the pothos is a really good house plant to start with to learn how to propagate.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll do a little snipping here. So essentially pruning as well is what you can also call it. Okay, so where would I cut about? How far down do you want to do it?
So once you find those 2 nodes, it's going to be one right here, one right here.
Got it.
Do about 1 inch to 2. So in this case, we have about 1 inch left.
Okay, perfect.
So we can take.
We've got our very cute little pruning shears here, so about right there.
Yeah, a little bit lower.
Lower, okay.
And then go ahead
try to hide, make sure everybody can see. Oh, okay. Very simple.
You go. Super simple.
Okay.
And so now you can see the 2 nodes right here and right here. And once you place it in, you'll start noticing the roots to grow. And whenever you do this, it is common that maybe a couple of leaves will die off just in the process that it's adapting to water.
Right.
But then in 2 to 3 weeks, you should see some good progress and some longer root growth.
Wow. So there you go, guys. That's going to help you extend the life of your plants by propagating. So we want to thank you so much for joining us, for giving us all these helpful tips for our houseplants.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Let's remind our friends where they can visit you just in case they want to get started and get some plants of their own.
Yes, so we are on Klausner. It's 2260 South Klausner Boulevard in Edinburgh, Texas, suite number 17. Visit us. We're open Monday through Saturday, and we can help you with all your plant needs.
There you go, guys. Start your garden in 2025. Make sure you visit Plant Mommy as well on their social media pages. Still ahead on Take 5, Chef Celia is showing us step by step how to make one of her signature meals right in the comfort of your very own home. It's coming up in less than 10 minutes. And we're going from the kitchen to the dance floor. It's Honky Tonk Valley style. We're trying out D-Truck line dancing just ahead on Take 5. We'll be right back.
Tonight, the rapid spread of the deadly Los Angeles fires, the mass evacuations and destruction as winds fuel new blazes. How long will the red flag warnings last? World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast.
My family immigrated to the United States to provide us with opportunity, and because of that, I became a first-generation college graduate. My name is Susana Silva, and I want you to have that same opportunity. Come see me personally and let's assess what options you have for your immigration case. My team and I will help you reach your dream. Don't leave your future to chance. You've come this far, now let me help you in this final step. Call the law office of Susana Silva today.
2 seconds ago, I thought we were gonna survive. Now I can't breathe.
It's worse than what you're actually seeing through the camera lens.
You just wonder, how could anybody survive this?
I thought I was going to die.
You don't go through something like this without being changed.
Watch the Billy Graham special Sunday, January 12th at 6:30 p.m. on Somos El Valle.
Keep up with all the fun at KRGV by following us on Instagram. Catch behind-the-scenes exclusives, station visits, plus contests and giveaways. Be a part of our community on Instagram at KRGV.5.
Get ready for the City of Edinburgh All-America City 10K Run and Walk, scheduled for February 1st, 2025. Starting at 7:30 a.m., rain or shine. Register online at activeedinburgh.com or call 956-381-5631. The City of Edinburgh All-America City 10K Run and Walk, February 1st. Sponsored by HEB, UTRGV, Applebee's, Channel 5 News, Ricky Rod Law Group, DHR, iHeartMedia, and Freedom Bank.
Don't want to miss any big stories? Follow us on Instagram to get Channel 5 News' Top 5, where the latest news stories get delivered right to your fingertips. Just tap on our Insta stories and our news team will tell you what's happening in the RGV. It's quick and easy, and you won't miss any big headlines. Top 5, keeping you in the loop Monday through Friday on Instagram.
Top 5 is supported by the law office of Ezequiel Reina.
Good afternoon, I'm Christine Galvan, and here's what we're following at this hour. Autopsy results are pending for a man found dead yesterday in downtown McAllen. The discovery happened on South 16th Street. Police are not releasing the man's name yet. Brownsville fire investigators are looking to find out what caused a fire this morning on Sherry Avenue. They got the call around 4 a.m. No one was inside the house when the fire sparked. The structure is considered a total loss.
It's been cold and it's staying cold for this evening. Check out temperatures by 5 p.m. the next hour. 51 degrees. Drizzle possible. We've seen little specks here and there, but not very widespread. Cloudy skies continue also. Temperatures at 49 at 7 p.m. then also 49 at 9 p.m. Overnight, it will cool down even more. Look at these numbers. We'll wake up to these numbers in the low 40s across the valley. So another cold night across the area here. Christine.
That's going to do it for us. Join us at 5, 6, and 10 for more news, weather, and sports. Take 5 continues after this.
Act now to fortify your home and avoid costly post-storm repairs. When the skies darken, trust Honest Abe Roofing to stand strong. Because your family's security is non-negotiable. Contact us today. Honest Abe Roofing, America's reliable roofer.
Our audience are the reason we do this show.
And we love hearing from you.
TV's #1 entertainment talk show has everyone talking. You guys are so great together. Entertaining, hilarious, and so fun to watch. I am positive that you both are soulmates for sure. Always enjoy Kelly's snoring stories. You're the best we got on TV.
Thanks for all the love.
We promise to bring you more of what you love.
That's right.
Every weekday at 9 on Channel 5.
Welcome to New Horizon Health Center, a premier community health center right here in Brownsville and Laguna Vista. At New Horizon, we accept all insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, and those who don't have insurance. No one is turned away due to inability to pay or immigration status. From pediatrics to adult medicine, women's health to dental and vision care, we offer a comprehensive range of services under one roof. Choose New Horizon Health Center in Brownsville and Laguna Vista, where your care matters and every patient is valued.
The Valley's growing, and that means more traffic. Don't worry. Skip the headaches with the traffic reports from the team you trust. Watch every day for traffic reports on the upper, lower, and mid-valley.
Well, I'll tell you what, around the city streets, they're all slow. Really not too bad in terms of the traffic at this point. Let's switch over to the maps.
Traffic from the team you trust. Only on Channel 5 News. The traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
Listen to me, my music.
Kiss FM 105.5, 106.3. More music, more variety.
It's how I get to you.
The best new music. The biggest artists.
All in one place.
Kiss FM.
Welcome back. Today we're getting a look at Port Isabel High School's new state-of-the-art kitchen and passionate women in charge of the school's culinary program. Take 5 Brandon Nubalcaba joins us with more. Brandon.
What's up, you guys? I'm here at Port Isabel Early College High School in the new culinary arts facility with Chef Cell. Now, I know it's a new year. We're all wanting to know what dishes we can make to stay clean, stay healthy. So, Chef, what are we going to be doing today?
This one is a lot of fun because while you're eating, you're burning fat. And the whole idea is the vinaigrette.
Okay.
So we're going to start with an easy vinaigrette that helps you burn fat.
Well, that sounds delicious. Let's get started.
Here we're going to use our measuring cup.
Okay.
I'm going to give you olive oil.
Alrighty.
And if you don't have olive oil, you can use canola or anything else. But olive oil does have a lot of properties and omegas.
Great.
Then we have apple vinegar.
Perfect.
Dijon mustard. If you don't like Dijon mustard, do not use the regular household because it'll be very strong. Honey. Honey, very important. If you buy the local honey, it helps with allergies. So it's really good to have.
Now, is this something you created yourself, or is this something you discovered?
I was taught a long, long time ago, and I love it. So I know every time it's New Year's, I'll start putting it into my salads, and it helps me a lot to lose a little bit of the weight.
Oh, that is amazing.
Now, I have lemon juice from half lemon that I put on the side, and that's basically it. We're going to use the emulser. It'll become creamy and it won't separate. If you put it in a blender, it'll always be creamy. My mom used to love to put cilantro into it. Oh. So I'm just going to leave it like that because I prefer it because we're going to add the fresh cilantro to our salad. The next thing we're going to do is our salad. And I had roasted chicken so we can put a little bit. What I like to do, there's 2 salads we can mix. One with lettuce, one without. So we're going to add a little bit of a roasted chicken that I did some little squares. That's the basic part of our salad. We'll add bacon that I already toasted. Then I'll put onions. I like using the purple onion because it's not that strong. And for my veggies, I'm adding roasted corn. How do you roast corn? I'll put it in a cookie tray, put it in the oven for 8 minutes, mix it, put in another 3 minutes, and it's roasted. And it can be potatoes. Potatoes will take a little bit longer, but you get a different taste on it, so it's really good. Now, I have pecans that I like, so I'm gonna add. I hope you do too.
I love a good crunch in my salad.
So now, the secret. I'm sorry, and I keep on talking.
No, that's good, please.
Avocado, and this is I love mixing it really well because the more you mix, the creamier it gets. And that's my salad for today. If you have other veggies, if you have other things you like to put in like ham or cheese, you can do that too. And now we could add a little bit of the vinaigrette and mix it really well. That you can serve already, or you can put in half an avocado, or you don't need lettuce. But if you have lettuce, I love my lettuce in my salad, so you can put a little bit of your salad on the top.
Now, when this dish is done, is this something that is good for anybody?
anybody, and you can also add nuts and sesame seeds and things like that to fill up your diet. It'll make it a round diet. But this, anybody can eat. You can change it for tuna. You can instead of shrimp, you can add shrimp. I mean, there's all these kinds of alternatives, and you just make it different, and it's good for the holidays. I like to decorate with a little bit of cilantro on the top.
That looks beautiful.
Makes it like if you were in a restaurant, and it's just easy to do. And remember, it helps you burn fat.
And that's the best part of it. And look at how simple and easy that looks, you guys. I know that a lot of people typically complain that, you know, meal prepping takes a long time, but this took no more than, I think, 10 minutes, maybe even less than that. So it's easy. The ingredients are easy to find, easy to do, and easy to mix together. So I think this is a great start for your new year if you were looking for something easy, fun, and even healthy to start off, you know, with your new goal in 2025.
Now, if you're going to make it, take it to school or wherever you're going to work, make sure don't put the dressing till you get there, because if not, everything will become soggy.
That's a good note.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, thank you, Chef.
Before her days at Port Isabel, Chef Celia cooked for some very famous people. Our Brendan Dubalcaba is working on that part of the story for Take 5 next week. Coming up. The moment you have all been waiting for is next. Take 5's Idani Cantu puts on her boots as she tries her luck at D-Truck line dancing. We'll be right back.
This is good? Huh? My name is Omar Ochoa from the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, and today we're answering questions from real clients and real people with real insurance problems. How can I afford to hire a lawyer to sue my insurance company? We only get paid if we get you more money for repairs. And our goal at the end of the process is that you get all the money you need for repairs with no money out of pocket. Call the Omar Ochoa Law Firm so that we can help you get the money you need for repairs.
At Dental Associates of McAllen, Farr, and Edinburgh, we are focused on having the latest technology. We are conveniently located off of Nolana in Farr and McAllen, as well as Jackson Road in Edinburgh. Give us a call for your next dental appointment.
This is the Ergo Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic, and it responds to snoring, so you don't have to. So no more nudging your partner or sleeping on the other side of the house, because the Tempur-Ergo Smart Base actually detects snoring, then automatically adjusts to help reduce it all night, every night.
And for a limited time, save up to $500 on select adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Banking used to be pretty simple. Today, financial needs are more complex, because it's not just what you pay for, but how. No matter who you are or where you're from, you need a financial partner that can bring it all together. At Rally Credit Union, we're here to answer the call, to stand behind you, fight for your goals, and to be your biggest cheerleader. Because we can agree, that's something we all need. Rally Credit Union, banking for all.
Sir, would you like some extra excitement with that order? Please move beyond. Move beyond the daily grind at McAllen International Airport with a non-stop flight to Las Vegas. Or try your luck in Dallas, Houston, Los Angeles, Austin, Orlando, Tampa, Cancun, or Mexico City. Move beyond at the Valley's preferred airport to Vegas, McAllen International Airport.
You're watching KRGV Weslaco.
Welcome back. We all know that country and line dancing is big here in the Valley. Had some local flavor, and now it's D-Truck dancing. Our Idani Cantu went to give it a whirl for herself. Check it out.
Hey guys, I know we've seen all of those videos on social media of people line dancing, country dancing, and having a lot of fun doing it. And if you've ever wanted to try it, lucky for you, I have that guy here. I'm here with Oscar, who's the founder of D-Truck Dancing. Hi Oscar, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So to our viewers out there, what is D-Truck Dancing?
So D-Truck Dancing is
not only a place for you to come and learn how to dance, different styles of dancing, but it's a community as well. We become a family, and we get together and we spread the good fun of country dancing at all the honky-tonk and saloons in the area.
So the idea of honky-tonks and saloons, I mean, a lot of people in the Valley, they love their boots, they love dressing country, but to really feel the real vibe of country dancing, you know, what is that to you?
The real vibe of country dancing. So it should be danced to real country music. So there is different styles of dancing. Along that, you dance to different styles of country music. So there's not only a shuffle, which is a ride on a hi-hat. So you would dance that to either a 222, a polka, or a shuffle. And the Valley actually has its own regional styles of country dancing, which is pretty awesome. But that's what Detroit is, you know. So he's dancing to all the honky-tonk music you find in honky-tonks.
So could you tell me a little bit more about what kind of gave you the idea, or what sparked the idea to start Detroit dancing, and why the name Detroit?
So Detroit actually stands for something completely odd. D is for disco, T is for Tejano, R is for rock, O is for oldies, C is for country, and K is for kids, which is like hip-hop and reggaeton and all that. So it actually started off with my dad's business, Detroit DJ service. And so he actually started that business for myself because I was born with a lot of disabilities when I was a kid. So I'm born with missing finger, missing 2 inches of bone, missing 2 inches of bone in my back as well. And so he thought this is something he could do for at least a couple of hours to get some money, because the doctors actually, when I was born, thought they wouldn't be able to walk or talk or do much. But thanks to my parents and God and good support system, I've rised above that. But that's what the business was started as. Detroit was just a DJ service, and I'm always the kind of guy now to try to prove myself that I can do it. Because doctor said I wouldn't be able to, and so I try to prove myself to do anything, and so that was one of the things that stuck out, and I was actually pretty good at it. And so whenever you're kind of good at something, you kind of want to keep doing it. So I started taking different dance classes from different people all around the state of Texas and the best in what they do, and found out that there's a lot of different styles of country dancing. There's 1-step, 2-step, 222, quick step, shuffle.
A lot to do.
Yeah. So I found all that out, but if it wasn't for my dad starting Detroit, I would have never started Detroit dancing.
So I mean, you have so much passion for what you're talking about, for dancing, for music. When was that realized, like, hey, this is something that I really like? Because that wasn't your initial plan.
Right. I guess it started, I've been in band and jazz band since middle school, and continued it in high school. And I always kind of excelled at being an improvised jazz player. Improvisation was kind of my forte, and I kind of find dancing goes hand in hand with that as well. Nobody says, okay, well, maybe they'll say this is the basic 2-step, and they'll give you some concepts to learn, but you have to be able to find out where that fits best in the song, and to make a good experience out of the song with your partner that you choose to dance with.
Can anybody try this out if they're interested? Is it beginner friendly? How do the classes work?
Yes, valley-wide across the whole valley. So it's Brownsville on Fridays. Mondays we have McAllen High Noon Saloon, and then Wednesdays here at Casa de Amistad in Harlingen.
Why would you think it's a good idea for people to come on and try it out?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, it activates your mind. So, yes, it's fun, but it's once you get down to how technical it is, it's like, well, you know what, this is stimulating my mind and something fun to learn. But if you love the music, I mean, why not dance to it,
More people coming, they're starting to enjoy it, you start remembering them, they start making friends. Tell me a little bit more about the community that's being built here.
We just get together, have some fellowship, and that's where I think it started, and that's what I've always wanted, a family to just hang out with and enjoy the same thing all together, so either music and dancing. So.
Okay, well, where can we find you guys? Social media, number, Facebook, anything like that where people can go and find you?
So social media, Detroit Dancing, that's Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. TikTok as well. And phone number 956-491-3189.
So So Oscar, what do you say we go ahead and try a couple moves ourselves? I mean, you're talking about all this jumping in the air. I don't know if we're gonna do that, but I'm down to learn a couple moves if you're willing to teach me.
Yes, of course. Let's have some fun.
Okay, let's have some fun. Okay, thank you so much, Oscar. This was so much fun. Again, D-Truck Dancing, you can find them on social media. If you want to try out some cool moves, you have to be ready to put on your cowgirl boots, get ready to dance, so why not and give it a try. For Take 5, I'm Milani Cantu.
And keeping an eye on 5, ABC News continues to follow the latest on the devastating fires burning across California. They have teamed up with the American Red Cross to help support the thousands impacted. If you'd like to donate, just scan the QR code that you see on your screen or log on to redcross.org/ABC. And coming up later tonight, we have a new episode of 2020 airing. Watch Eva Pilgrim report about the mysterious disappearance of Michael Shaver in 2015. His whereabouts remained a mystery for years until new evidence was found that revealed many secrets about his marriage and other events that led to a shocking discovery in the family's backyard. You can watch the new episode at 8 p.m. on Channel 5. And Take 5 has you covered with what's happening across the RGV happening tonight. It's open mic night at Creative Grounds Cafe in McAllen. From 5 to 8 p.m. the stage is yours to sing, read a poem, or even tell a few jokes. Again, that's at Creative Grounds Cafe on North 10th in McAllen. Also in McAllen, the 2-mile color run and doggy dash is tomorrow at 10 a.m. at Fireman's Park. You can join the McAllen Memorial High School track team and bring your dog for a day of exercise and excitement. Palm Valley Animal Shelter will also be there with lovable, adoptable dogs.
The name came actually from a friend. We've been pastors for over 35 years.
And that's how Holy Smokes Barbecue got its start here in the Valley. The owners, originally from California, relocated to Brownsville more than a dozen years ago and have been barbecuing here in the Valley ever since. Their chopped corn is just as popular as their brisket and their fall-off-the-bone ribs. But there's a lot more to Holy Smokes Barbecue than meets the eye. We're going to introduce you to the couple behind the grill Monday afternoon on Take 5. And that's going to do it for us today on Take 5. We hope you have a great weekend and make sure you stay tuned. Channel 5 News at 5 starts right after this.